confidence across the common sense and incompetence. I'm cognizant that conflicts are consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. I've conquered and conked him into unconsciousness. Though conscious, I conjured as King Kong and just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this. Welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and it's Wednesday night. We're kicking things off. Number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Ooh, that was a quick load. Jesus. That was quick. That's what she said. Boomch. Oh my goodness. There goes the vape. Welcome aboard, everybody. Grab a seat. The festivities are about to begin.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
We're heading into it. Extreme Rules matchup to kick things off.
Weighing in at 227 pounds,
A little bit later than getting a little later start tonight. Usually a little quicker about that. But yeah, life. Sometimes it be there. Sometimes it just show up. We are here. We are live. Close to 9 o'clock because we bear to get. Perhaps. We'll find out.
and his opponent from New York, weighing in at 218 pounds, the Superstar, Kenny Guerrero.
Kenny Dale coming at us. Excuse me, from across the pond, UK. Manchester born. Member of Alfie's Boys. Kicking it off. Exhibition matchup. Number one contender matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. Appreciate you guys being up in here as we get this thing started. Opening matchup, Volchan, no stranger to the Intercontinental title, and Kenny Dale, former tag team champion, alongside Jack Reason. Chan with the cover. No count as we get back into the ropes. And a huge spear by Volchan, another cover. And an easy 3. Wowzers. A quick matchup. Holy shit. Oh shit. See all that? Oh shit. Now what did I do?
dumbass. Fire anything up down there today? Alright, cool.
Here is your winner,
Volchan getting that quick victory over Kenny Dale. I hope this next matchup is even better. That's all I can say. I don't want to say even better, but like, let's put some blood and guts out there, boys. That was supposed to be. That's not supposed to be there. Too damn you, 2K. Oh, they're gonna explain it right here. They're gonna explain it right here. Tank already in the ring, waiting to face Luchalo. He was supposed to return to action tonight, but it looks like Big Eddie gonna test Tank. Tank, known for taking on much bigger men. Pushing the referee out of the way, and these two. Did he throw it out, or did he ring the bell? Tank, the 5'4" powerhouse. £245. And Big Eddie, living up to his name as Big Eddie. But it does look like Tank having trouble here against Big Ed. Big head Ed, you know what I mean? Physics-defying headbutt. Big Eddie coming out and choke slamming Tank after his re-debut, his return matchup. And Tank's been busted open by Big Eddie. You see it there just kind of trickling off the hairline. Over the top rope and to the outside here in front of us. Is this a brawl? Is this a match? Tank back to his feet and getting back in the ring, and Eddie with a throat thrust. But Tank looking to fight back. But Big Eddie too much, too strong, and just plain too big. Nope, spoke too soon. Tank. Belly to belly. And goddamn. And this kid back up again. Tenacity is a thing. A Big Ed. No, around the back goes Tank. Trying to shoulder tackle, not enough. I guess that was a brawl and not a match. Another win to Eddie on that one by the looks of it. Go figure. All right, let's get to this, man. What is these matches have been? Let's get this hardcore championship. This is a Bloodlines match. Random opponent, random match type. Thomas Page winning that hardcore title. Still moving here? Everybody cool? There we go. Bloodline matchup. I'm curious to who's going to come out. Who is going to side with whom? In this matchup, we got Vulgar the Clown Prince of AoK. Getting his name pulled to face the hardcore champion. None other than Thomas Page, the Maestro. Interesting to see in matches like this who fucks with who backstage. Who behind the scenes is gonna side with Vulgar the Clown. Or worse yet, who's gonna decide against Thomas Page? Tommy Two Belts, the current AoK Hardcore Champion, and the long reigning MWA Rust Belt Champion. He is the Maestro Thomas Page. Hardcore title up for grabs. Bloodline matchup. The Clown versus the Maestro. Maestro looking to retain the easiest title to win, the hardest one to hold on to, that hardcore title. Oh, Vulgar having his issues with Grizz Kuklinski, the world champion of late. We've seen Grizz come out and face off against Vulgar. We've seen Vulgar come out and get involved in Grizz Kuklinski matches. OTM, welcome in. Welcome to Wednesday night. Hardcore Championship is up for grabs, friend. Bloodline rules match. Vulgar facing off against Johnny Cruz most recently. Getting involved in J. Anthony West match. Yeah, Vulgar been messing with the Dago Zoo here. And on the fringes of the Dago Zoo, the Maestro. I've been at the 2 a.m. jam sessions in the hotel lobby bars with the Maestro at the piano, Grizz Kuklinski on the banjo. You don't know what these guys is capable of. Enough moonshine and martinis. And boy, I will tell you what. Vulgar the Clown. A huge gourd buster of a suplex. And the Maestro staggering up to his feet. Stunner. Hardcore title up for grabs. 2 count. 2 count Bloodline Rules match, and nobody coming out to help Thomas Page. As of yet, last laugh applied by Vulgar. We're by the ropes, but it is a hardcore title match. No tap out, or no tap out either. But no rope break, no quit in Thomas Page. Just Freebird! Play Freebird! Kendo stick by Vulgar. The Maestro. Damn. Back to his feet. Vulgar took his eye off the ball. Almost got his head taken off his shoulders. Listen, dude, that shit ain't funny. Listen, this is a true story, and that shit is not funny. We did an outdoor party one time, alright? There was 2 bands. Of all things, there was 2 bands. It was our band, and there was a rockabilly band. Okay? The rockabilly band was there because they were neighbors to the kid having the party, right? Now, we are a little heavier. We're not Cannibal Corpse by any means. You know what I mean? We're, good old-fashioned heavy rock and roll, right? A little splash of fuck you too. Anyway, the whole time we're playing, these guys are yelling, "Play Freebird! Play Freebird! Play Freebird!" Right? We finish our set without playing Freebird. We finish our set. The Rockabilly Boys get up there. They're into their second song, and these motherfuckers start screaming, "Play Slayer! Play Slayer!" Like, you fuckers, why would you tell the metal band to play Freebird and the fucking Rockabilly band to play Slayer? Like, what the fuck are you doing? It was by far one of the worst gigs we did. By far. Not to mention, like, personal shit going on at the same time. Like, yeah, ridiculous. I miss it, but not that much. Thomas Page, the Maestro, here for his hardcore title match. Bloodline, and who is that? Conor Riley. What is he doing? Who's he out for? Conor Riley, we're going to see him later tonight in a #1 contenders match against Benny Bing Bong for the Cruiserweight title, and the last laugh applied by Vulgar the Clown. Thomas Page tapping out. And losing the Hardcore Championship. It's going to be an interesting conversation. So yeah, OTM, the Freebird Slayer thing, fuck you. In the nicest possible way, bud. Fuck off. And the near pinfall there. Thomas Page coming in with that dropping armbar who flips it over. Cranks back on it. Not enough to make the clown tap. What are you doing? And here, after the interference by Conor Riley, look at this, Leon Oscuro coming out, Gabriel Lovecraft. What is going on here? Why did the first one not work, dude? Oh, never mind. I see why. We was way off. Yeah, and we didn't see any of those guys. That was a horrible bloodbath. What is going... AoK going down the tubes tonight, man. What is going on here? Let's... Connor Riley, get back out here. Face Benny Bing Bong. One-on-one. It's a last man standing match. Number one contender match for the Cruiserweight title. Chris Chaos. Cruiserweight champion will face off against one of these two men on Sunday night. Chef Benny Bing Bong. Chef Benny. Testing the integrity of the ropes. Waiting for his opportunity here against Connor Riley. Connor Riley having a hard time of it all when it comes to championship belts. It's been a long time since this young man has won a title here in AoK. Whether it be a tag team, which was, I believe, his last title won. Though he is a former U.S. champion. As I said, former tag team champion. Is a former Cruiserweight champion from way back. But so far this season, unable to capture it the past year or two. Connor rolling out of the way of that dropkick, reading Benny quick. Collar and elbow tie up, center of the ring. Jockeying forward positioning. Benny pushed back to the ropes. Referee coming in to make that break. Lock up again. Connor Riley throws that right. Benny, nicely done for the wrist lock. Wrenching on the arm. Has the arm locked in here. Twisting arm bar locked in. One more time around. Into the overhand wrist lock. And a leg sweep. Benny asserting dominance in the beginning stages of the match with sheer grappling prowess. Like a little Asian Greco-Roman. He locks him up. Connor at the mercy of Benny Bing Bong. Now Connor. Rocking in the twisting armbar. Benny able to break free. Irish whip into the Hurricane Rana. Last man standing. Drop kick by Benny. Benny off the ropes. Head full of steam and a heel full of face full of heel. Bitter bite. And Benny popping off to the crowd here as he may have an opportunity here. Really, Connor. You're not even there we go. Jeez Louise, to the count of 8. Puts the brakes on it. Reverses it. Benny. Spinning backhand. Connor. Found an opening. German suplex. Can't hold him down for the pinfall. But he is going to take it outside. Anything goes. And there you go. If anybody's interested, Marvel Rivals, whole chain is up. And Benny again leaving Connor outside the ring for the count. Count of 7 that time. Benny. Flying fist. Not sure what that was. Taking him right out. Uh-oh. And that's all she wrote. What is going on here tonight? Right. Benny picking up a fast victory as well. Number 1 contender. Cruiserweight title, Chris Chaos and Benny Bing Bong. We're going to see that Sunday night. Keep it moving. World Tag Team titles up next. Risk to take on the Fallen. KX and the Hero getting the opportunity. An Extreme Rules tag match. Anything goes. Somebody's walking out here as tag team champions. Let's head to ringside and get these introductions from Mr. Winker. This crowd not too happy to see these two coming out through. A little booing here. I appreciate that, gaming. Yo, big dog. What's up, my man? Tag Team Champions, the Fallen. Tag team titles on the line tonight. You want to put KX behind the blue suit and let Hero wear the pants. Is that what you mean? Let's get this started. The World Tag Team titles up for grabs on this one. Those belts held by Leviathan and Gabriel Lovecraft. Facing off against Risk and the Hero. Line him up into the corner. And Lovecraft to the top, using the ropes as a ladder. Springboarding to the top and catching the running senton. And Leviathan facing off against Hero. A little do-si-do KX. Turns his attention to Leviathan, shoves him back to Gabriel Lovecraft, and a huge uppercut delivered to Hero. Hey Tyler, what's up, my man? What is up? Welcome aboard, everybody rolling in, I appreciate it. About midway through the show here tonight. Matches have been quick. Torrance Benjamin said hello to my big man, the big dog, rolling in early. OTM. Look at this, KX. Powerbomb from the ring to the outside. Hero. To many. Get some little different camera angle here, maybe. Gabriel Lovecraft backing away from Hero. Catching up to him here, standing moonsault. And the Fallen in control. As we go back into the ring, KX. I was going to say getting the upper hand on Leviathan, but that is not the case. As we get a bridge here. Shoulders down for two. Lovecraft unable to keep the Hero down for the 3 count. And we're heading back inside KX. Forcibly by Leviathan. Damn, catches him mid-maneuver and just powerbombed Leviathan to the floor, to the mat. Covered it up. Brooch, once in a millennia. And Leviathan measuring KX. Hero came in to save his partner and ended up face first on the mat from a long way down. 2 count KX keeping it all alive. Leviathan. With a jackknife powerbomb, Gabriel Lovecraft taking out KX Hero. Pulls the shoulder at 2. And this matchup continues, keeping their hopes, dreams, and aspirations for world titles alive. Hero fending off both members of the Fallen. KX finally gets back to his feet, but now it's KX who has to fend for himself. Spoke too soon. Hero back up, but taken back down very quickly. Kendo sticks and tables. Oh my. Oh my. Lovecraft gets the 3 over Hero. The tag titles stay firmly around the waist of the champions, the Fallen. These two are tough, man. These two are tough. They've been the hella tag team champions. When did they even get these titles? They got the, listen, they snagged these titles back in Money at the Bank. Money in the Bank in July. We're in the 2nd week of October of in-game play. They're going 3 months of in-game play as the tag team champions. Still, your tag team champions. Good golly goddamn, boys. 3 months? We'll have to look at those numbers. Everybody's favorite triple threat tag team elimination match. The Samoans, the Headhunter, and the Samoan Nightmare face off against El Scorpio and Pandinas. The Luchadors, as well as Maston Harmon and the Ghost Griffin Reed Cursed. Now, if he's still here, that's because I haven't told him whether or not Torrance has a match yet. You have to stick around. I'm not giving out any more corners of it. I'm not telling out any. I'm not telling. We do have a no holds barred match coming up. We have a 6-man tag match, mixed tag at that. We got a non-title matchup between Grizz Kuklinski and Zach the Ripper. I'm sorry, the Good Reverend Zach Ripper. Triple threat tag team tables match. Elimination style. Oh no. Oh no. Tonga Tolo and Tofik Tanaka. The Samoans. Until they come up with a better name. Headhunter returning to action here in AoK just last episode alongside Topic. No cheeseburger tonight. Not tonight. Last night, yes. Tonight, Arby's roast beef and cheddar. Jalapeno poppers. The Ghost Griffin Reed. Awaiting the arrival. Bronco berry sauce, abso-fucking-lutely. You don't, it's an absolute necessity to jalapeno poppers from Arby's. And the poppers are really the only reason to go to Arby's. Yeah, buddy. The Samoan Assault Team. I'm not opposed to that, my friend. I'm not opposed to that at all. May just become the thing. The Samoan hired assault team. They can be shat for sure. The SATs, baby. Elimination style matchup. I do like that name. I do like that name, Torrance. And the Luchadors giving up a little bit of size in this matchup, but they do have all the experience in this matchup. Maston Harmon having his problems there with the Luchador, saved by the Headhunter. Maston, little luchador action himself there, springboarding off that second turnbuckle. And the Ghost found the reason for the matchup. Cursed having just about enough of everybody. They're getting all the tables. Literally, 2 in the ring. Reed pulling a third one out. Setting it up at ringside. Luchadors looking to stand their ground in the ring. Choke slam by Maston Harmon. El Scorpio taking down Griffin Reed. I can't talk. Too much excitement. Reversal Luchador outside. Ooh, just missing that table. El Scorpio. You need to be careful where he's at. Griffin Reed with another table. Topic with a guillotine on Pandinas. Tables everywhere and ain't nobody gone through one yet. That might all change here. We got one set up. Pandinas trying for an attempt at it. Maston Harmon eliminates Pandinas. Setting up another table. Reed with the Headhunter. Maston Harmon looking for another elimination by the witch doctor. Oh, El Scorpio. A little duck and dodge there, avoiding Griffin Reed. But too little too late maybe. The only team still standing as a team are the Cursed. The only one to be sure has somebody at their back is Maston Harmon and Griffin Reed. The Headhunter sent to the corner by the Ghost, while the Witch Doctor takes on El Scorpio. Boot to the back and out from the corner, the Headhunter. Huge backbreaker on the Ghost for the second time. Another table. Used as a weapon. Maston Harmon cleaning house with that table. We're going to see a third elimination by Maston Harmon. Oh, they glitched out. That table blocked it. El Scorpio looking to turn it around here. Butterfly suplex, and the Headhunter doesn't realize he could have had an ally in this. Look at this, El Scorpio. No, he's not. El Scorpio with the world's strongest El Scorpio. El Scorpio evening the odds here. At least it's a triple threat match now. Able to get Griffin Reed not only up, but high enough to put him through a table. I mean, once he got him up to chest level, all he had to do was fall forward. But still, El Scorpio bringing it down to even odds. But he is still the smallest man in the matchup. Military press. And then reps. The fight over the table. Maston Harmon coming up short. No. Blocked. El Scorpio doing what he can here. Look at this. Looking for a little double team action. No go. And the Headhunter finds himself at the mercy of Maston Harmon. Now stalking El Scorpio, sends him for the ride, a high lift, and a powerful right hand. A little bait and switch. El Scorpio going to try his luck. Head full of steam. Can he pulls it off? Slumdog Millionaire. Scorpio, second time, hits a Hurricane Rana. Be careful getting lippy. Spinning cutter, hits it the whole way around, but Maston Harmon. The pump handle power slam. Harmon with table in hand. El Scorpio fighting back. Not enough. Can't get the big man over. Good night. A second time. Nah. Damn. Nah, he ain't gonna do it again, is he? He ain't gonna do it again, is he? Nah. I can't believe El Scorpio's got any fight left in him. Damn, what a boot. and right into the waiting arms of the Headhunter. Able to fight back. The whip into the corner. Match of the night at the very least, finally. Maston Harmon more interested in that table than El Scorpio laid out in the corner. And I think Maston Harmon is seeing the Samoan Headhunter as the bigger threat in this matchup and has turned his attention in that direction. Look at this, El Scorpio setting up a nice little barricade, got himself locked in here. Oh, matchy with the finishers. And El Scorpio, the only one standing. Headhunter back up with the help of El Scorpio. Maston Harmon back up on his own. A spinning right hand to El Scorpio. And nobody home. El Scorpio breaking the table around the Headhunter. El Scorpio defeating both members of the Cursed. Falcon Arrow. And El Scorpio just starfished after that shot. Off the ropes. No block. El Scorpio with his spinning slam. He always goes too far with it. No, you gotta put him through the table. El Scorpio trying to bury this man with tables. There you go. Oh, bruh. El Scorpio so close, yet so far away. The Samoan Headhunter. Stealing one away from the Luchadors. Samoan Assault Team grabbing a much needed victory in their second outing. VIP. Uh-oh, what happened? Lost our sound there for a second. Don't start that bullshit. Here, heavy shot. Two of those on the outside. And El Scorpio setting up the beginning of the end. With that quick reversal of fortune. You're a liar. You're a liar and a cheat. And bullshit. You just see me turn it back on. Motherfucker. Cursed. Eliminated by El Scorpio. Women's World Title up for grabs. Morgan Quinn challenging Megalodon. And this no holds barred matchup. go to it. Morgan Quinn, the Wildcat, Wildcat's somebody else. Wild Thing, Morgan Quinn coming to ringside, looking at her opportunity tonight to recapture a long-lost world title. Here's my next week's show shit. What'd I do with that? There it is. Woo! Megalodon, the women's world champion, putting her title up for grabs tonight. It's another one that has had this title held this title for some time, also holding the title. Actually, holding the title longer than the Fallen. She has held this title since July, the second week of July. So actually 2 weeks longer than the tag team champions. Yeah, Torrance, I'm gonna break the news to you, man. Yeah, you're not booked tonight, bud. You are booked for for Sunday night show. Let me rephrase that. You're booked, but I don't have an opponent for you yet. But I also don't have that card booked yet, fully. I know what titles will be up for grabs, and I know which wrestlers I would like to see on the next show. I just got to match it all up and see who's going to be where. But you are on the list to be booked for Sunday night. And don't you worry, we ain't going to put you in some chimp-ass match. You got bigger and better things to worry about. Former world champion, even though you beat the dude up with a briefcase. We're not going to fault you for that. I'm going to tease you about it, but I ain't going to fault you for it. Because if it was Prestige, I got news for you. If it was Prestige, I got news for you. He wouldn't have waited so long to smack somebody upside the head with that thing. Sweet deal. Corner Studies going back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, boy. No training needed. Morgan Quinn with the back suplex. Catching Megalodon on the ring apron again. Megalodon holding on to the title. Holding on to the women's title for a minute. Has been the women's champion for the last 90 days at least. Is she going to bring it back inside? This is a no holds barred matchup. Morgan firing off rights and lefts. And Megalodon just manhandling her opponent. We got some Corner Studies fans in the arena. I see the Bester here. Signs in the crowd. Why would there be CSW or CSW ICW signs in the crowd because we are the MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Brings you pixelated wrestling action 6 days a week. The Ace of Knaves AoK Championship Wrestling. I am Pooty 227 ICW Wrestling. And Corner Studies brings you CSW Wrestling. Here on Twitch, we are the Rust Belt Territories. We are the MWA, Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Updating Corner Study schedule, bringing you Tuesdays and Fridays, with I Am Pooty picking up Mondays and Saturdays. A little bait and swap on the schedule. We will get that. We'll get that corrected. If not tonight after the show, probably a little bit tomorrow. I got some free time. 2 Count by Megalodon. If you want to know more about the MWA, join the MWA Discord. Get all the information that is the information. Get all the news that is the news. We got lots of things to do over there. We got the lounge. It's a beautiful lounge. It's a great lounge. We got the lounge. We got the backstage areas. I'm gonna tell you, people are saying it's the best backstage area that you've ever seen. Nobody makes backstage areas like the MWA Discord. In case it gets buried, RWP versus Thomas Page, MWA Rust Belt Championship, SummerSlam, Friday Night CSW. Not hardly ever, not once. Danny. Viva la resistance, if you will. If you was... It's a brain worm. I was taken over by RFK. Anyway. Before I get banned. Talking bad things about mine. I'm fired! Anyway. Microwave Mel Gibson. You can do that. You can get it in the grocery stores. A frozen food aisle. Megalodon taking it to Morgan Quinn. Second turnbuckle. Megalobomb lands on target. Retaining the women's world title. There's a reason that woman has held that title for over 90 days. Morgan Quinn put up a hell of a fight. Taking this no-holds-barred matchup outside early. Looking to get an advantage there. But, again, all she found was the ring apron. Hit right back to her. And a reversal at every turn. Every time she tried to get some kind of offense. Implant buster. Not enough to keep Morgan Quinn down, but it did lead right into that power bomb. And when that didn't work, which I was really surprised that clothesline didn't finish the match. I mean, it probably did. This didn't much help. I believe that clothesline was the absolute open door for Megalodon to launch that assault and retain the women's world title. Let's go to it. 6-man matchup. Geek Demon Incorporated teaming up with Dean Graves to take on Higher Justice, Logan Hawk, Big Money, Mary Logan, and Chris Chaos. Let's see what happens. 6-man tag action. Dean Graves, the first one out, has made an impact across the MWA, signing on with CSW. Rattling some cages over that way. Yeah, bud. I'll talk at you later, man. Be safe. Have a good night. Dean Graves with a really long entrance. OT, nah, fuck face, but he hasn't been. He's got a rough schedule. Also, I can mod my own. I have long time associates that are mods that used to be heavy streamers, but have gotten into other things and whatnot. So they're still my mods when they pop in. They just don't get to pop in that often. Geek Demon Incorporated, Corvus, and Empress Sparrow teaming up with Dean Graves. Team up against the Mixed Tag Team Champions. And Creepy Chris Chaos, the Cruiserweight Champion. Cruiserweight champ making his way out. Creepy Chris Chaos. Again, teaming up with the Higher Justice. Yeah, boy. Get adjusted. One match away from the main event, Grizz Kuklinski and the Good Reverend face off in a non-title matchup. As we assess situations and just kind of fill in the bottom half of the roster a little bit. We're coming up on Halloween Havoc here in AoK. Just a few weeks away. And Dean Graves going to start off against Big Money. Logan sent him to the corner. Dean springboard. Plants the boot and goes straight to the ground and pound. Now we have in the past, for Halloween Havoc, we have in the past taken everybody's favorite wrestler and put it on your main creation. Big Logan Hawk coming out dressed as Superfly Jimmy Snuka was one hell of a thing. Corvus coming out as Razor Ramon was a hell of a thing. If you think that's something you'd want to participate in this year for the Halloween Havoc, and also guarantee you a spot on the show, maybe we'll have a Halloween Royal Rumble. The Costume Royal Rumble. At Halloween Havoc. That sounds like something that'll be interesting. But we got to get 30 of y'all, or at least some of y'all, your wrestler and your favorite wrestler's gear. Oh, missing out. Oh, unimportant. And Logan Hawk looking for the cover, looking to go home with this one. And Jenna Taylor says only one. Spider-Man costumes, flip. Oh, and don't worry, I still leave everybody's regular, you know, if you wear a mask, you're still wearing the mask. We're not gonna pull the identity. But yeah, that's just Bo Chain back to playing something else, Roadside Research. Play testing he is. That's interesting. I should probably turn that off, but I don't know how. So. And Dean Graves spending a lot of time in the ring here tonight. Taking it to Chaos, a couple of big shots to the ribs, but the cruiserweight champ going for the hamstring. Misses with, I believe what was to be a crossbody. And a hell of a clothesline. He sure is. And a diving tag to Corvus. Fireman's carry the whole way across the ring. Too little, too late. That's the Amish speak in me. That's the Amish. Throw grandfather down the stairs. His hat. Yeah, boy. Corvus throwing some boots down. Look at this chaos. Right into the chaos effect. Hooks the leg. And Dean Graves makes the save at 2. And Jenna, what happened to her? What happened? We got no referee. We got no ref. She didn't stay down very long. She didn't stay down very long. We get a tag and big money. Legal in the ring. Chaos. Not so much. Makes the save anyway. Both Logan and Chris trying to take cheap shots at Corvus. Empress Sparrow makes the tag. We're in. And Mama Logan with a running knee to the face. Taking control of the match. Sends Empress into the... No, reverses it. Empress with a quick headbutt. Boots to the midsection block. Big money. And serious control of the matchup against Empress Sparrow. Another tag. Logan, double team. .747 suplex. And the Empress finds a way to take the monster off his feet. But Logan Hawk, just a man, just a mountain of a man. Scales of justice. And Corvus in to make the save, a little slow, unneeded by the Empress. Sets him up, high justice. And Empress turns it all around. German suplex takes the big man down off of his feet. And he's got him reeling here. Down to one knee. Trying to chop him down again. Hard into the turnbuckle. Logan Hawk getting just absolutely dissected here by the Empress. Tags in Corvus. Because you're simple-minded, And chicks like to have shaved heads too. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Why does this do this all the time? So my question to you, gaming, why and I'm really not trying to come across weird or anything, but like, why don't you think like Stone Cold looks like he has cancer? You know what I mean? Is that question? Well, yeah, I mean, something to think about, right? Like, why when you see, why is it that when you see a female with a shaved head or a bald head, she must have cancer, but a male with a bald head, you immediately think, not, he has cancer. You know, that's not the first thought when you see a male with a shaved head or a bald head. Just something to think about, man. And Logan Hawk, nah, he's not. Yeah, he did. Damn, successfully too, and with authority. And Corvus was like, get me the fuck up out of here. Dean Graves making the quick tag, but finds himself in a bad spot. A real bad spot. A real fucking bad spot. Dean Graves finds his way out, and a big boot to the face. Dean Graves wasn't quite sure what he wanted to try next. Luckily, he didn't waste too much more time on it. Wrong corner to be in. Setting up the fastball pitch. And Mama Logan, look at this, with a little help from her friend. Mama Logan helping out with the high justice. And Logan Hawk looking for another shot. Gut punch. And the whip into the corner again. Graves. A whole lot of back and forth here. She's got eyebrows. Good golly. There's a fucking Boeing coming down on that man. And then a second one. Bouchard bomb on Logan Hawk. Can he do it? Damn sure did. Center of the ring. And Chaos makes the save. The six-man tag non-elimination gets real bad on the saving of pinfalls. Having a hard time thinking about what I'm saying, man. One took over the line, sweet Jesus. One took over the line, sweet Jesus. Another cover off the stunner. Empress comes in and picks up the victory. Off of Logan Hawk, of all people. And Dean Graves doing a lot of the heavy lifting tonight. A lot of the heavy lifting. Chaos coming so close to a pinfall there. Dean Graves. Oh, there was where I see now where Jenna got abused. Scales of Justice. Yeah, but I mean, so you're saying you'd prefer a woman was bald with a beard? I'm not saying prefer, but like, you know, women can't grow beards, right? Yeah, see? I'm just sort of fucking with you. I am just sort of fucking with you, gaming. But no, for real, like my original question is a little deeper than that, though, man. It's a little deeper than that. Main event coming up next, Grizz Kuklinski and the good Reverend Zach Ripper. Non-title matchup, Grizz Kuklinski lining up and shining up that world title. Coming out first, your world heavyweight champion, the AoK. World heavyweight champion, Grizz Kuklinski. The scuffling hillbilly. And the world champ bringing the crowd to their feet here in the AoK Arena, or wherever the fuck we're at. The good Reverend. Because, I don't know. Ace is bald, but Prestige is not. Gaming, do you walk around with a blue face mask on all the time because your wrestler does? Please, first of all, please tell me that you do. Please tell me that you do. I mean, even if you have to lie, please tell me that, yes, you spend your day walking around with that blue mask on. That would be... Yeah, Grizz is balding, see? And Grizz snapping that right hand out. And popping the good Reverend right in the lip before taking him down. That's a 5-head, sir. And Grizz again. No rules of engagement here. He's got a big lump on your head. 4 of these across your lip. Grizz Kuklinski, the world champion. Off the ropes, head full of steam, and a splash, nobody home. And Grizz, again, 1 step ahead of the good Reverend. The Ripper having a hard time finding an advantage here. Failing in a strength test, being pushed back to the ropes twice. The Hillbilly. This man wrestles grizzly bears and strange uncles. Missing with the elbow drop. Swing and a miss. Knee to the face. The good Reverend. That was my grandmama's recipe. Oh, taking up all the cornbread casserole. That some bitch. Damn. The good Reverend putting the soul back into Grizz, like the soul of his foot. Man. The good Reverend beating the bejeebus out of Grizz. Knee to the face. I got a little too close on that. I'm nauseated myself. Kuklinski back up, looking to take back control, goes low. And the Reverend gets a 1 count. I think that was more of a psychological cover. Black Plague. We'll have to call it something else. We'll have to find a new name for it. Almost always sets it up. For the high cross, we got it covered. Grizz Kuklinski kicking out at 2. The world champion catching him. And what is this? Who is that? Was that Vulgar? And Grizz leaving the match. Vulgar the Clown walking off with the world, trying to walk off with the world title. And the Ripper. The Ripper catching Grizz. That's some bullshit. Grizz had this match won. I am sure that Grizzly Spinebuster had this match won. Vulgar coming out and stealing the world title. Trying to steal the world title. Hey man, this is a magical place, man. There's something in the air, alright? This is a magical place. Where 7'4", 500-pound beings can do moonsaults from a standing position. And you're worried about a title despawning? Grizz Kuklinski the whole way across the ring. A hillbilly stomp. Wowzers. And he's still kicked out of that. Are you fucking kidding me? I heard he perfected that move. Jumping out of trees into vats of potatoes to help with the mash. His grandfather used a variant called the Moonshine Mash, adapted by Grizz Kuklinski into the hillbilly stomp. See? Corner studies tell you. That's real history. You can look that shit up. You got Google. You can find the answer right there in front of you. Stupid. I love this place, man. Well, yeah, Paul. Fucking Paul only had one eye. Lost it in a freak polar bear accident, grizzly bear, black bear accident. Trying to help that black bear get its head out of a jar. Huge power bomb by Kuklinski, the world champion. Non-title matchup. And it don't need to be. As Grizz retaining his state's evidence in the case of robbery in Vulgar the Clown, coming out here and trying to confiscate the world title away from Grizz, allowing the good Reverend an opportunity to almost capture a victory. But the world champion is the world champion for a reason, and that reason is he wasn't distracted by the antics of a crazed clown. Man does not wrestle, he scuffles. Main event, Vulgar the Clown being a pain in the ass multiple times here tonight. Also the new hardcore champion. I guess he thought since he was the hardcore champion that he would attempt to go ahead and take any other. Week 2, Big Eddie. There is no title. Tank ain't a champion, you dumbass. There is no title for those two. What are you talking about? Tank has had 2 matches since he re-debuted. Settle down. Vulgar, the new hardcore champion, but also coming to ringside and trying to steal away the world title from Grizz Kuklinski. Grizz not having it as we head into week 3 of October. We're not even going to look at that. Any new news? Sure is. Coyote Kid cleared to compete. Yeah, a little noggin knocker there last week. That multi-man match. Let's check out those power rankings. Tongo Tolos re-debuting the Samoan. When you get to the end of the calendar, do you start it over? Yeah, I've run through. We've only been able to do it once, and that was last year. We actually ran. How did OTM's not here to verify this? I think I ran season 4 and 5 off of 2K24. Yeah. Yeah, I was able to change things up, and it actually worked out in the favor of I was actually able to get a full year in plus before joining up on this one. So yeah, it don't bother me to just run it through. We seldom only, like, the first couple years was year for game. It just worked out that way that once we hit the end of our season, we were coming into January, February end game about the same time the game was being released. So I would take till WrestleMania just like we did last year. Wait till I finish out the season and then jump games. No, go figure. Yeah, go figure. I was hoping they'd do something. I hope they figure something out for next year. I really do. I don't want to go through this again. Do not want to go through all this bullshit again. Really, really don't. I really, really don't. As we got here, Dean Graves is sitting at number 2. Not too bad. These guys moving up through the power rankings. Grizz Kuklinski at number 3. The Good Reverend moving to 4. Connor Riley making an appearance in the top 5 with Leviathan at number 6. Benny Bing Bong moving in at number 7. El Jefe still on the roster at number 8. Megalodon, the Women's World Champion, at number 9 with Pandinas breaking the top 10 as well. The Maestro falling to number 11 with Maston Harmon right behind him at number 12. Logan Hawk, one half of your mixed tag team champions, at number 13. With Chris Chaos, the Cruiserweight champion, at 14. The Cruise Missile, Johnny Cruz, at number 15. 3/4 of the way down the list with El Demonio at 16. The Dago Zoo looking tough. Bo Chan at number 17. Buddy Marvelous rolling in at 18. The Nguyen Nightmare, number 19. And the Jaw Dropper, J. Anthony West. Your top 20, Lilith. Your honorable mention at 21. Who, me? I'll downloading through Community Creations. Zoe, Yuri, and Megalodon, I think not. Buddy Marvelous and James Coleman, maybe. It's been a while since they faced off. Alice Angel and the Emperor Sparrow, that's a possibility. Lilith and Morgan Quinn, another possibility, though. It's been a while since they faced off. Volchan and the Celtic Wolf. Did Volchan win tonight? He sure did. That's the matchup. That is the matchup that actually we were planning on having. So take that. Take that. Was that a match we were intending on having? Yes. It is. Tank taking on Azrael. Newcomer to AoK. Thomas Page and Prestige. Interesting combination. We'll talk about that, actually. And we're looking at here, Battle Royal over the top rope. 5 superstar, Jack Reason, Chris Chaos, Benny Bing Bong, Adam Boone, and RWP. Probably not, because Benny has a match against Chris Chaos for the Cruiserweight title. And Grizz Kuklinski and the almighty Torrance Benjamin. Torrance called it. He said he wanted a chance at his title back. And Grizz says, okay, Punk, saddle up. Gonna be a long night. I think you know what? We're really gonna do that match. We're really gonna do that match. We're gonna take Vulgar the Clown out of the equation for the night. We're going to put Grizz against Torrance Benjamin. The main event. I'm not going to take him out of the equation. We're going to talk about vulgar. I mean, we're not. I'm going to talk about it with booking. But other than that, we'll see what happens. Card is subject to change. Keep that in mind. That's the best thing about it all. No promises in pro wrestling. Because whether you like it or don't, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And to beat the man, you gotta walk that aisle, punk. And if you can't walk that aisle, is there anybody on? Nobody on my list. Got nobody on my list on. God damn. Yeah, show less. That was fucking depressing. I really don't feel like staying up any later, to be honest with you, my friend. Even to raid. I'd rather just go the fuck to bed. What am I gonna raid with? How many people I got in here? 4? I even got that many in here? Yeah, I'm just gonna bail, boys. But yeah, there's literally nobody on my Twitch list, and I should probably just go to bed and rethink my life choices. That's that's where I'm at. You boys have a good night. I will see you Friday night. SummerSlam, CSW. Don't miss it. Be there, be square. I don't fucking care if you are square. Still fucking be there. Just don't sit to me with your pointy fucking edges. Till then, boys, peace.